You ever meet a person who's just way too into his job? Or how about someone who's tangentially involved in some profession, yet acts like he's deep in that profession anyway, and uses all the lingo of that profession? I'm talking about those people who are always using industry slang in a desperate attempt to prove that they're industry vets, essentially compensating for the fact that they're not in the exact profession that you'd expect them to be. These people are in a less glamorous profession in the same industry, but they want to be treated as being the more glamorous popular one, like a paralegal who uses legal terms to try to portray himself as a real lawyer, or an intern at a tech company using acronyms in casual conversations as if to hint that he's really in the know. Well, today's subject is just that type of person. This is Austin Snyder, and he's a Ohio Natural Resources officer. But he really wants the detective who's interviewing him to treat him as if they're essentially working the same type of job. And I don't mean any disrespect to natural resource officers, but come on. These guys are handing out tickets to fishermen who don't have the right licenses. Their day-to-day doesn't involve interacting with drug dealers, murderers, and carjackers. But Austin talks like he's a hardcore cop, and the detective is smart enough to play into it. I found this dynamic really interesting and even reached out to the detective to learn more about his strategy for this interview. Unfortunately, he told me he was unable to provide any commentary on this case, and I'm not gonna speculate on his interrogation strategies, so let's just get straight to watching the interrogation. But of course, you're probably wondering why this shirtless Ohio Natural Resources officer is in this police interrogation room in the first place. Well, Austin apparently shot both of his parents.
Austin, hi, my name's Scott Marshall. I'm a detective here with the police department. I'm going to come in and talk to you. I know you've been in that position for a while. I want to get you out of it because I know it's probably uncomfortable.
Appreciate it.
I know you're a big guy, and I think they got a couple cuffs on you.
Yes, sir.
You make it a little bit more comfortable.
Yes, sir.
Here's the thing. With our police department, whenever we have anybody in here, you're probably familiar, we have to keep people in handcuffs. I've worked out with my supervisor. We can put them in the front. I don't think you're going to give us any issues with that, right? No? Okay. Before we get started on that, you still need that?
No,
You're good? Okay. Before we get going on that, though, we have to go through a couple of processes. The first one is a search warrant. What we're going to do is I'm going to take pictures of your hands before I pull them in front of you. And I think there's a little bit of blood on your hand, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to swab that blood off of your hand. Once I get done with that, we'll move those handcuffs up to the front, okay? Make sense to you? All right. And then before we get started on that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this copy of the search warrant that we applied for. And then when you leave here today, obviously you'll get a copy of that search warrant. Okay, this was signed by Judge Cramig with Claremont County Municipal Court. What we're searching for is eventually at some point in time today, we're going to request blood. That's going to be later in today, but what we're looking for right now is buccal swabs and other DNA collection, external blood located on Austin Dale Snyder, as well as known DNA taken from Austin Dale Snyder via the use of buccal swabs. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to swab some blood that we've observed on your hands, and then we're also going to do a buccal swab of your mouth to collect some known DNA profile, okay? What will also be for this particular search warrant, we're going to be looking for your clothes, and then, like I said, either a blood or urine draw from you at some point in time today that we'll utilize the fire department to do, okay? But just this is the copy of the search warrant. Obviously, the crimes that we're looking for here is felonious assault and using weapons while intoxicated. Okay, and then this is your copy here. What's going to happen as soon as you leave here today, you're going to get this copy. You can review it whenever you like. All right. So what if I could get you to do, Austin, is just stand up and face that wall for me. And just hold tight there real quick. Okay. this conference room. They might have a camera right here. What do you guys have your camera on? And then Austin, if you don't mind, just kind of push your hands out towards me a little bit. I know it might be tough, but that'll work just fine. All right, just swab your hand real quick, okay? Okay, you can have a seat, and then I'll be right back in here when we get those handcuffs moved up to the front.
Okay.
Can I get you any water or anything? You good? You all right?
Yes, sir. Water, please.
Water? Okay. All right, if you do me a favor, just go and stand back up for me, and I'll take them. Swim
Face
up
the same
front.
wall.
What's that?
Face the same wall.
Yep, that'll work.
Yeah. Dang. Hey, don't hit me or nothing. I'm actually gonna wipe this
No, you're
off
good.
my shoulder.
Now you go ahead and turn towards me.
Good night.
There's some water for you.
He's double locked.
What's that?
He's double locked.
No, but we're gonna have to put them behind you at some point in time again today. But since they're in front of you, they're not gonna cinch down any harder.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Like I said, also, my name is Scott Marshall. I work here for the police department. Obviously, we got called in here to come talk about what happened tonight, okay? And then obviously, I've been made aware that you work for ODNR, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I know you kind of know this process. Before I talk to you about anything that we're going to talk about, I got to read you your rights. Obviously, you know your rights. What I do here specifically is I read these rights off of this sheet. That way, everybody who I talk to gets the same exact rights every time. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and read this to you. Listen to me as I read them to you. It says, before we ask any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask any questions and have him or her present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you before any questioning if you wish. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering at any time until you speak with your lawyer. Do you understand those rights, Austin?
Yes, sir. I do.
Okay. All right. Okay. Just so I can confirm I've got all your information. What's your date of birth, Austin?
2798.
2798. Which current address?
4413 Jean Lane.
Okay, and that's where this all took place, correct?
Sure.
Okay. And what's a good phone number for you, sir?
513-608-1076. Who you lose, huh?
What's that?
Who'd you lose?
Oh, this is Bill Brewer.
Yeah, Bill.
You're familiar with Bill?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So do you work out of Claremont County here? How does...
Well,
I'm familiar with how the state works a little bit, but can you explain to me kind of how you guys work with the ODNR?
so I'm based out of, I guess, East Fork.
Okay.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay. How long you been out of there?
That's what March. Out of a year.
About a year. Okay. You been anywhere else other than East Fork or?
Rocky Fork.
Rocky Fork.
And,
You do Stone Lake too, or?
Yeah, Stone Lake. So Stone Lake's a daily.
Okay.
Yeah,
Daily,
it's,
okay. So have you been with ODNR for a year as well,
Yes,
or? Okay. How did you get involved with them? Did you work anywhere else, or?
No, sir. I started out when I was down in Alabama.
Okay.
I started out. I was in college down there.
Yeah.
I applied for the job and got it.
Okay. So when you apply for it, do you have to go through, does ODNR put on their own academy, or?
They put through Ohio State Highway Patrol Academy.
Okay. So you go up to Columbus?
Yes, sir.
I was a trooper before I came here to Union Township, so I'm
Yes, sir.
very familiar with that academy.
Yes, sir.
How was your experience up there?
Daylight in the middle of the night with a flashlight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
It's tough life up there for that 6
Yes,
months
sir.
or so that you're up there, but they do it right. They
Yes, sir.
they do some good training. So, how do you like working for ODNR?
I love it,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Did you do? So you went to school in Alabama. Where did you go to school at?
Troy University.
Troy. Okay. What was your course of study?
It was well, I guess it was a major in criminal justice,
Okay.
minor in homeland security, and a minor in recreational management.
Okay. I know I have a grandfather who was a game warden here in Ohio. Sometimes those guys, they'll go for degrees in biology or, some sort of
You never know.
wildlife degree or something
Yeah.
like that. So I think most people probably go with the criminal justice route, but, ODNR is a little bit different because you're dealing with different things, and it's
And it wasn't like I was in specifically stuck with wildlife. It's,
Mhm.
yeah.
okay. So how long were you down in Alabama for? Did you complete your degree down there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I did.
2-year, 4-year?
It was a 4-year degree.
4-year degree.
I competed my junior year, sophomore, or junior year, senior, and then super senior year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
What took you down to Alabama?
opportunity.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Are you originally from this area? or-
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to Glen High
Okay.
School when it
All
was
right.
really a thing. You know?
Yeah. Well, we still got a few of those guys running around here that went to Glen Estee, but good deal. So obviously we got called out for an incident that occurred at your residence there. Okay.
Right.
Good news is if we can call it good news out of this is that your mom and dad are going to be okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm sure you're wondering about that.
I guess I don't know anything about it.
Okay. Do you remember anything from tonight?
I remember me and my friends having drinks at Los Cabos
Okay.
off not Mount Carmel. Daggone it, not Mount Carmel. By Buxton, yeah.
Bach Buxton?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Los Cabos, I assume that's a Mexican restaurant?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, it was Mexican. I remember that because I had a quesadilla from there.
Okay.
It was really good.
All right, good. And then you said you went there with a couple friends.
Yes, sir.
Do you remember what time?
We were supposed to meet at 6. I had a visitation with my daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's all recorded. And that's
Sure.
fine. My daughter was supposed to be at my house at 1 o'clock. She was at like 1:24 or so.
Okay.
From there, I remember she was. Yeah, I was a little late. I just remember that to like the outing, I reckon.
Okay. A
I'm sorry.
little late to meet you guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you want me, is that
Yes, sir.
Tight
This one was
one?
very tight.
Let me,
Look,
I don't carry a key on me. Let me see if I can
That's fine.
get that one done. Borrow your key again. All right. Let's see here. Go ahead and you can relax, Austin.
Look, I ain't trying to get.
I know you ain't.
nobody-
I know you're not.
I ain't trying to get myself in more trouble. I don't remember what the heck is going on.
All right, go ahead and situate your wrist there so you're more comfortable.
Well, there we go.
Probably have to turn them in.
Yeah, that's probably but
There
the
you go.
fact of it.
There you go. All right. Okay. So you said you had your daughter with you today.
Yes, sir.
How old is she?
She's 1 month as of 3/3/23. She's
No
1
kidding.
month old.
Little while. You say 1 month or 5 months?
1.
One. Okay. I'm in the same boat. I got a 3-month-old at home, so I know.
Hey, congrats.
Yeah, you as well.
Yes, sir.
I know it's a handful. It's
Yeah.
so you said you had visitation. Do you have her part time or full time, or how's that work?
It's working on.
Work in progress. Okay. Where does mom live at?
3112 West Brown Street in Bethel.
Bethel. Okay. How are you guys getting along?
Yeah, I mean, day to day.
So.
It depends.
I get it. I understand.
It depends on her daily thing, man.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. Well, good news. Good thing is at least you get to see her, and hopefully you guys work that out, and you got a long life ahead of you where you got to figure out this kid thing. So it's like you said, it's a work in progress, and you'll get there. But so you had your daughter, and then
I went out to dinner with some high school friends.
you said you were late to the outing. So did you?
Yes, sir.
Did the daughter go back with mom?
Yes.
Okay. What time did that happen?
She left like right at 6 o'clock, maybe a little bit before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you met up at Los Cabos. What time
Yes.
you think you made it there?
Probably like 6:20,
Okay.
maybe.
And then how long do you think you were there eating for?
Hour and a half,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
probably. I
Did
mean,
you-
I ain't like, depending on like service and whatnot with the friends.
Yeah. Okay. They're normally pretty quick in there. You said you had a quesadilla, and then how much alcohol did you have to drink tonight?
I mean, I'll probably say a lot. I mean, I reached out. I know I did reach out to some family to
Okay.
reach out to come back and pick me up.
Do you know who you reached out to?
It was our family. It was our family group chat. So I believe my sister came
Okay.
back and picked me up.
And what's your sister's name?
Kayla.
Kayla.
Yeah.
And who else is in that? So you said there's a family group.
Yeah, it
text.
was
Who else
probably
is in that?
My sister, my mother, and my father.
Okay.
Are all in it.
Okay. What's mom's name?
Rhonda,
And what's dad's name?
Dale.
Dale.
Yeah, or Lewis Jr. However you
Okay.
want.
Okay. So you're there for about an hour and a half. I know you said you had a lot, and I appreciate that honest answer. Do you have any idea how many drinks or what you were drinking? Do you remember?
It was a Texas margarita.
Okay. Just do you think you just had one, or did you have more than one?
Oh, I definitely had. I had a Mick Ultra when I showed up. And then the Texas margarita or a lime margarita, and then 2 or 3 Texas margaritas.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. And then you reached out to family, and I assume family came
Yeah,
back.
and they. I mean, I did not drive. Did not drink and drive.
Okay, that's
I
a good
did
thing.
not do
That's a
that.
good thing. What happened after you left Los Cabos?
Sir, I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Do you remember how you got here?
No, sir.
Okay.
And that's why I like this is. That's why I'm like.
Why you're shaking?
I have no idea what the heck is going on.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I love my job at OD and Art, and I would never. It's especially the reason why I reached out to family to pick me up.
Right. I can definitely.
So I didn't lose my job from OD and Art.
Sure. I understand that, Austin. So, have you ever had any periods of time that you've blacked out before where you don't remember things? Or do you think it was because of the alcohol, or
I mean, I would reckon that's the only thing I could. It's the only thing I could reckon. I mean, a whole day I spent with my daughter, you know, from 1 to 4, so let my family, let my sister, my mother, enjoy time with her. Obviously, we're not together, right?
Yeah.
So, it's just a little different.
Yeah.
And this isn't a comfortable situation, right?
Yeah.
But
Listen, Austin, I get it. I know.
Look, I saw the paper. I saw the flash assault and all
Yeah.
that, and I'm like, what?
And I'm not trying to hide
Freak.
anything from you, Austin.
No, and that's fine. I appreciate it, detective. Right. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'll give you your.
That's all I ask for is just be honest with me. You know,
I don't remember nothing, sir.
I get
I
it.
swear to gosh, I don't.
just hear me out, Austin. Listen, I'm not gonna. I'm a straightforward kind of guy, okay? And especially in this situation, I respect.
You
what
said
you
my
do.
mom and sister, my mom and dad's gonna be okay.
Yep, everybody's gonna be okay, and that's the good thing, okay?
Oh, God dang
It
it!
could-
I don't remember nothing, sir. I swear to God,
listen,
I'm
listen.
so lost.
Okay, I get. I'm gonna help you through this whole thing, though.
Mhm.
But just hear me out, all right? So, man to man, officer to officer. Okay?
I absolutely-
I respect you, what you do.
I'm
know.
shirtless, son. I'm in a daggum jeans and
I know.
bags, boy.
Listen. I know you. We got hard jobs, okay? We got a lot of stress. You got stuff going on with family. Obviously,
sir.
you got a newborn
Yes, sir.
daughter. A lot of stuff going on there with baby's mama, I'm sure. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'm not trying to dig into your personal life, but I just want to be straight up with you. Listen, I know that there's you probably got a lot of stress going on in your life.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 25 as
25.
of 2.5 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
A couple weeks ago. Yeah. Young guy.
Yes,
You know, a lot going on in life.
Mhm.
All right. There's no getting around it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
here's the thing though. I want you to be honest with me because I don't want. We got to get through this difficult part of this conversation and just be honest with one another.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I appreciate the respect that you showed me. I appreciate this respect that you showed our officers. Okay.
Yes,
What could have been a really bad situation
Yes, sir.
wasn't because of what you did out there
Sir.
and maintained your composure and respected our officers out there, which I can't tell you how much I appreciate
Yes,
that. Okay. Obviously, you complied. I think even before they got there, or at least as they were arriving, you were compliant. So, Austin, I know that you know that something happened,
I'm here.
right?
So, I mean, obviously something happened.
Right. So, how did you know that our officers were at your house?
I don't know, sir. I promise you, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Like, did you see him? Did you hear him? Did you hear the sirens coming?
I saw red and blue,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh, okay. And I just threw my instinctively, just.
Okay. So,
You heard my wrist crack.
no, it's,
Yeah, right.
probably hearing a lot of cracking and popping coming over here. But coming from a guy in your position, you're
Yeah.
you're an officer.
No, I listen. So
When I come in contact with another officer,
Mhm.
my first instinct's not to throw my hands up.
No. So my mom's my truck,
Mm-hmm.
the F-150.
Yeah.
It's been in my mother's name.
Okay. Which one is that? There's two red trucks there.
Yeah. So it's a F-150.
Okay. What's the other one?
F-250.
250. Okay.
So the 150 it's been in my mom's name.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's in mine.
Okay.
Okay. I got put over by Hamilton County and Fayetteville
Mhm.
and back to Hamilton County. I was like, whoa, hey. Because some guy in Bay City, Michigan, been using my mama's social.
Okay.
They don't use socials like we do, right? So your social's connected to your truck, everything else.
Mm-hmm.
No. Well, and here they are. So he's connecting them on his truck. I was like, hey, look, I just need his footage now, be done. So I've been pulled up a few times. So, hey, look, the first time I pulled over was Hamilton County, and I have my hands on the wheel. Like, hey, man, go ahead, turn the truck off. I was like, oh, damn, this is a felony stop. Okay. So, like, I turned, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
did all of it, man. And like, wait, I said, like, hey, here's my IDs. I forget that. And he's like, oh, dude, dang, man, I didn't know. I was like, hey, you're fine. I'm not upset with you. You're doing your job like I would do.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it turns out some guy from Bay City, Michigan was using my mom's social
Okay.
for,
What do you have, like a warrant out for him or something?
Yeah, he had like 6 warrants, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got everything switched over to my name, which was like a week before I got stopped by Fayetteville, Fayetteville's like, hey man, is it because of the warrants? He's like, yeah, absolutely. I said, okay, I'm not that guy. Here's my IDs.
Mhm.
He did passenger side approach and all that.
Sure.
I'm like, here you go. And he's like, dude, I really appreciate it. I said, I understand.
Mm-hmm. So why do you think that our officers were sent out to your house tonight?
Sure, I have no idea.
We gotta.
I'm scared to even find out, to be honest with you.
Right. Well, Austin, I feel like you got to know, because if officers are showing up at my house as a police officer,
Right.
my first instinct's not to come out with my hands up.
No, I mean, I get
I'll
that.
come out and I'll greet them, say, hey guys, what's going on?
Right.
Kind of shoot the bull with them. My first instinct's not coming out, hands up in the air,
No, I
proning out on the ground.
I totally get
That's
that.
not my
but
first thought in my head.
I don't remember anything, so I have no idea. So I'm scared because I have no idea.
So, what's the last thing that you remember?
I remember my sister picked me up from Los Cabos. That's it, sir.
Okay.
And the next thing I remember is the red and blues. Well, I mean, daggone, I'm hitting this against the daggone
You're fine.
thing.
You're fine. Yeah.
So like that's the
Yeah,
last thing
I
I
heard it.
remember is that, and like I'm laid out on the fire because Look, I don't want to get nobody else in trouble. I don't want to get myself hurt. I don't want to get nobody else hurt. Officer, right?
Mhm.
That's how you started this. I don't want nobody else getting hurt.
And I don't
And
want
that's
that either,
that.
Austin.
And I'm not asking for anybody else to give me any kind of slack or nothing, because God dang, I don't know what the heck is going on.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm so serious. I really don't.
Okay. You don't remember getting into an argument with family once you got home to the house?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. Especially because no, sir. I have no problem.
Okay. I see you got some injuries to your hands. Do you know how that happened? On your outside, like your knuckles, looks like maybe right there on your pinky, maybe a little bit.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. Maybe rubbing on the chair. Sir, I have no idea.
Oh, you think that happened in here?
Sir, I'm sure.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you,
No, go
Austin.
ahead.
Do you remember getting into a domestic violence incident with your parents?
No, sir.
Do you remember going into your house and getting hold of your firearm?
No, sir.
Okay, where is your firearm right now?
I know my duty weapon's in, it was in a locked up safe
Okay,
in my room, in my bedroom.
okay,
My secondary, I took it out of my truck because I was going to drink with friends.
Mhm.
And it was on whatever shelf, second, third, however you depend on it, however you count it.
Is that in a safe too, or just sitting up there?
No, so it was sitting up there.
Okay,
My folks told me to sit up there.
okay. What kind of firearm was that?
I think it was a Glock 26.
And that's your secondary?
Yes, sir.
And then what's your duty? What do you carry for duty?
Glock 17.
Glock 17.
Yes, sir.
And I assume, is that a 9mm or a 40?
Yes, sir. Nah.
9. Okay. And is that still in the safe, or is it out of safe?
It's in the safe. It's in the safe, and the magazine is there. My duty belt is up on my closet door.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How is that safe locked? Is it like a keypad? Is it a
Yeah, it's an actual key.
That's an actual key.
It's like a round key type deal. It's got like the little up over. And...
Okay, so it's not like an electronic keypad
No,
or
sir.
anything like
No,
that.
sir.
Where do you typically keep the key at for that lock?
It's in the lock. Yes, sir.
It's in the lock.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What else is inside that safe?
It's got my hunting muzzle loader.
Okay.
It's got my hunting 300 blackout or 300 Winchester short magnum.
Okay.
It's got my turkey shotgun. Man, my duck shotgun, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you keep any ammunition in there?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, all every weapon in the house is unloaded. Like totally not in the chamber, unloaded.
Okay.
Including my duty shotgun and AR are in my house and they're unloaded.
Okay. So you take all of your duty weapons with you?
Yes, sir. I mean, we can leave them at Eastport, which is my main office. But I was like,
Keep them with you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Not a big deal.
I'm not familiar with the Glock 17. How many? So it's a 9mm. How many rounds does that hold in a
I believe it holds 17, sir.
17
In the magazine.
In the magazine, and plus one in the chamber, so
Yes,
18. Okay. And as far as you know, that is still in your safe, is
Yes,
what you're
sir.
telling me.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then your off duty is a Glock. What did you say it was?
I believe it was a 26.
26.
Is what it's called.
How many rounds is that? What kind of capacity is that?
10, 9mm.
Okay. And is that 10 and then plus the one in the chamber?
Possibly.
So 10 in
Yes,
the
sir.
mag, potentially?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So you can't tell me anything that happened.
No, sir, I cannot. I promise you. I wish I could.
Okay.
Like
Yes.
I would honestly, I sit here and I tell you everything.
Okay. I kind of want to get your.
It's scary not knowing what the heck's going
Sure,
on.
I understand. I want to get your point of view of it because obviously we've talked to you.
No, yes, sir. It's
and
black,
Kayla.
and then all of a sudden I saw blue and red, and then all of a sudden I'm here, and I'm like reading interview room, and I'm like, what the frick is going on? I know.
Have you asked any questions of anybody? Like what's going on, or
No, sir. I don't believe I have. I don't know, sir.
how come?
I haven't seen anybody, sir, come in. Somebody took pictures of me, and I was okay.
Okay.
Like I didn't know what to say, sir.
Okay. Do you take any medications or anything, Austin?
No, sir.
No. Okay. Have you used any? I know you said you consumed some alcohol. Any drugs or anything?
No, sir. No, sir.
Illegal or prescription?
No, no.
Okay.
Sir. I understand it's something you had to ask.
Sure. Yeah. We got to cover
Right,
bases.
absolutely. I work out just about every day, especially since having the newborn. I've worked out since April 6th or so.
Okay.
Or yeah, 6th.
Okay.
6th, yeah. She was born on the 3rd, and I've worked out since April 6th.
Okay. Obviously, I assume that the ODNR probably randomly drug test you. So, do you have any issues with any types of drugs or anything?
No, sir. Absolutely not. I barely take pre-workout, sir.
Okay.
I don't drink Coca-Cola, and I don't drink Pepsi on a daily basis.
All right. Have you ever had any issues or struggles with domestic violence or anything before?
No, sir. No,
No?
absolutely not.
Okay. You remember saying anything to your parents?
No, sir, I don't. I remember my sister. I vaguely remember getting in the seat of my truck
Okay.
and like putting my seat on. That's it.
Okay.
It's the last thing I remember.
Well, so.
And then obviously the red and blues, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, so I just threw my hands up and laid down.
Okay.
I didn't know what's going on. I didn't want anybody else to get in trouble. I didn't want me to get hurt. Didn't want nobody else to get hurt.
Right.
Nothing like that.
So you knew that somebody got hurt, and you knew that somebody was going to get in trouble.
No, sir. I just knew that there was red and blues, and I was like, okay, well, they're after me.
Listen to me, Austin.
Yes, sir.
You just told me. You knew that they were after you. Okay. They could have been coming for anybody in the house. They could have been coming for anybody on the street, a prowler in the backyard, but you just said it yourself. You knew that they were after you.
I had the red and blues, and I was like, okay, well, I don't know what's going on, so I threw my hands up.
Right.
That's it, sir. I promise.
But I understand you're promising me.
Yes, sir.
But Austin, I just want to be real with you, and I want to talk about what happened.
No,
Okay?
go ahead, please.
I already know pretty much everything that's already happened. I've already talked to 3 other people about what has happened. Okay. I just want to hear it from you so I can get an understanding of why it happened. I
don't know what happened, sir.
Okay.
I promise you, I'm so lost.
I understand.
I'm like, I'm gonna say 'cause I'm 25,
Yeah.
and I'm having my dream job, and I don't know what
I understand that.
the heck is
But
going
you're
on.
25. You got your dream job.
Yes,
You've got a little baby girl that you've just
Yes, sir.
had. Okay. You're trying to figure out fatherhood. Is this your only child?
Yes, sir.
So your first child, you're trying
Yes,
to
sir.
figure out fatherhood. I understand there's some stuff with
Yes, sir.
the baby's mother.
We're not together. Yes, sir.
And that's stressful. Okay,
Absolutely.
you're trying to find your way in there. Okay, ODNR is a stressful job.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're out there, you're in the parks by yourself. You're probably dealing with hunters and people with guns, and you don't know
Drug addicts
who's
and
good
everything,
and bad
yes.
and drug addicts and
Yes,
all
sir.
kinds of stuff. Okay, you guys deal. Police officers deal with a lot of stuff.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And sometimes, we like to unwind a little bit, have a drink. Sometimes we have too much, and sometimes we make mistakes. We're human. Okay. That's what I'm getting at here. But you said it yourself, Austin.
Yes, sir.
You didn't want anybody else to get in trouble, so you knew somebody was in trouble.
Well, I'm sure that
You didn't want anybody else.
red.
Listen, you didn't want anybody else to get hurt, so you knew somebody got hurt, and you said you knew that they were after you. Okay, so I know that you remember something, and I just want to try to understand what happened and why it happened. Okay, so I can just get a good understanding of Austin. Okay,
Yes, sir.
because I don't think when I look at you, I know you're
Yes, sir.
an honorable person. You've chosen a public servant's job.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You made it through the State Patrol Academy, which I've made it through myself, and I've seen a lot of people not. So I know you're a good person.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're a loyal person to your
Yes,
job,
sir.
to the state of Ohio. You're the kind of people that we want as a
Yes, sir.
public servant, as a police officer. So I don't think that you're this monster that just goes, drinks, blacks out, and causes
Yes, sir.
all this trouble. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I think there's a lot of
Well,
stuff that's probably built up to this, Austin,
Yes,
that's
sir.
led us to where we are today.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But
And just because those things happen doesn't mean you're a bad person. It
No,
doesn't
yes,
mean
sir.
that you wanted to hurt anybody.
yes, sir.
It doesn't mean that,
Sure.
You're not a monster, okay?
Yes.
I just want to be able to better understand this.
I
So when we move forward from this, how we can ensure that it doesn't happen again, and that
Yes, sir.
we can get a grasp on what needs to change and how we can move forward from
Yes,
this.
sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So you've already told me those three things, that you didn't want anybody else to get hurt, so you had to know that somebody's been hurt.
Well, if red and blues are showing up,
Well,
come on.
think about what else we respond to.
I understand that, but
Yeah.
we respond to it somebody's always usually.
I get it.
You know,
A lot of the
so
times
it's like,
that is
so
the case.
mentally, me, I'm like, red and blues are here, dude. Somebody's hurt. Like, what's going on? And then I was like, okay.
But then you said that you knew
I
that
don't
they were
remember
there.
nothing, sir.
But you said you knew that they were there for you, Austin.
No,
Listen, I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
no, I understand
Right.
that, and I understand your.
Because there's gonna be a lot of hashing out. There's gonna be a lot of questions, and
I understand that.
and it's better if we just get it
But-
over and done.
No, absolutely. I 110% agree
Mhm.
with you. I promise you, I don't remember. Dude, sir, I don't remember nothing. I remember getting in my truck with my sister, driving me home. And that's the last thing I remember until the red and blues. And I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I just threw my hands up.
Okay.
That's it. So
Why was your first inkling, your first thought, I don't know what's going on, so rather than approaching a fellow officer, I'm not showing a
if
threat.
they're showing up to my house, I figure something's going on haywire. Okay.
Okay.
And that's not because of my judging character or my character or my parents' character or nothing like that. It's like, hey, something's going on. It's like, hey, what's going on? And then, when I hear it, get on the ground, okay, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we end up here.
What's
Yeah,
the first thing that you remember after the car ride home?
Red and blue, sir. I don't remember nothing.
Okay.
I promise you, I really don't. I wish I did. God dang, I wish I knew something.
Okay. Do you need any more water?
If you would, please, sir.
Okay. Do me a favor. I want you to think. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I want you to think and try to piece together the spot that you don't remember.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because I'm not trying.
No, I understand. You're being.
I'm not trying to say that you're giving me a hard time. And I don't want to give you a hard time, Austin. I want to help everybody in this situation, okay? But if everybody's telling me one thing and then Austin just says, I can't remember.
No, I get it. I honestly, I get it.
Okay.
That's what.
I want to help you in this situation, Austin, okay? We got too many officers that are involved in these things at home because the stress of the job and everything going on in our lives, it gets hard to accommodate.
Let's be honest, man, I'm never getting another job like this. Because of whatever happened. I don't even know what happened, but
I
whatever
can't answer the
happened.
question right now, Austin, but let's just take it one step at a time, okay?
Yeah.
Let's just take it
No,
one step
I
at a
get
time
that.
and figure out exactly what happened.
That's fine.
So we can move on from here, okay?
Yes, sir.
But if we can't figure out exactly what happened, if we can't be honest with ourselves,
Yes, sir.
you're right, we won't be able to move on
I
from this.
totally agree.
I don't want you to leave here and to move forward as
I'm not going to blame Union Township.
I know you're not, and I'm not going to blame you, and I'm not going to blame ODNR or anybody else. But here's the thing: I want people, when you leave this police department today, I want people to know that you were an honest, loyal person, just like you were the day you took that oath.
Yes.
Okay. That we hashed it out. We talked about what happened. That we're not going to give each other a hard time.
Yes.
Okay. I know it seems like we're on different teams right now, and
No, I get. Listen,
but listen, I want to help
I'm
you
on
as
your
much as I
side.
can, okay? As much as I can, because I know we've got stressful jobs, and sometimes that stress makes us do things that we would never, ever do. And it happens. It happens to the absolute best of us. Okay? I want to get you the help, whatever help I can get you,
Yes, sir.
because all the chains are broken now, okay?
Yes.
It's
Absolutely.
the
It's
ball's
all
dropped.
it's Union Township problem.
We're done.
Now. Here we go.
Yeah. So now we're at a crossroads. We can take one route and we can move forward, or we can take the other route and we can move backwards. Okay. I want to stay on this route that's moving forward.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And not just for me, but specifically for you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because
I'm trying to see my daughter.
We've got a difficult future moving ahead. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I don't want I don't want your daughter
Sir,
growing
I
up
don't know what
without
the
you.
hell's going on, so I'm so lost.
I don't want your
and I'm
daughter growing
fucking
up without
lost.
you.
And
Okay.
I don't want to ever not see my daughter because it's, I don't know what I've done.
Right. Well, do me a favor. Do me a
Yes,
favor.
sir.
I want you to sit and I want you to think about it, okay?
Yes, sir.
And I want you to think about being completely honest with me,
Yes, sir.
all right? And telling me the whole truth,
Yes, sir.
okay? You know just as well as any of us, the truth is the way to go.
Yeah,
Okay?
absolutely.
If you
But I
tell
don't
the
want to be
truth-
Brady listed. I don't care who I am or what
Right.
I ever done. I don't ever want to be Brady listed.
Okay. Well,
That's it.
if that's your goal, that you don't want to be on that list, if
Yes,
you
sir.
want to be able to move forward as a loyal public servant or as just a good man,
Yes, sir.
you need to start making those good decisions right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I understand.
Give me a second. I will. I'll be back in here. Let me get you some more water.
Yes, sir. Please.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Austin, who was inside the house with you?
I mean, I guess my mom was living there, my sister, and my dad.
Is that all the people who live in there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you came out to meet our officers, okay, you told them. Do you remember what you told them?
No, sir. I
You
don't.
told them that you're sorry.
Okay, probably. I
So
don't know.
what I'm getting at is, what are we sorry for,
Sir, I have no idea.
Austin?
Well, sir, I wish I knew
Okay.
exactly what the heck I was sorry for.
Okay. Listen, all of our phone calls are recorded here to the police department.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Just like ours are. Yeah.
Yep. So you know how this works. Okay.
Yeah. Go
We
ahead.
get a phone call. Your dad calls 911. Okay.
Okay.
They describe a large male.
Right.
Call him he.
Yeah.
Describe him as wearing no shirt, blue jeans, and what they call cowboy boots. I assume that's those, right?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Beating on their door, trying to get in. Okay.
Okay.
And as they're describing this, they're identifying him as our son.
Okay.
Are you
I mean,
Dale and Rhonda's son?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You beat in the door to get into the house
Okay.
to follow him in there. Okay. As your father's trying to round up all the guns out of the house and trying to lock himself and your mother in a safe place into the house.
Okay.
Okay. Where do you think that safe place is? Where do you think that they would try to go to?
Probably their own bedroom.
Probably their own bedroom?
Probably.
Okay. Where's that bedroom at in the house?
If you're going in the front door,
Mm-hmm.
it'd be directly to your right.
Okay. All right. That's exactly where they went. So do you want to go ahead and start telling me
No.
what happened after they went into their bedroom?
Sir, I don't know.
You do know, Austin.
No, sir, I don't. I promise
Listen,
you.
I don't
If I
believe
knew,
you.
I would tell you. I promise you. I know how this works. I would tell you exactly what the heck was going on.
I know you know how this works, okay?
Yes,
I'm not
sir.
trying to trick you.
No, I know
I'm
that, and I'm trying to be
trying to-
honest to you, sir. I don't know what the frick is going on.
Okay. Then how would you know exactly where they went when they're trying to...
Because, sir,
Protect themselves.
the focal, like, if shit hits the fan, go-to point. That's been my whole life, where to go.
Why wouldn't they just run out of the house?
Sir, because
Why wouldn't they just run out of the house and try to get away from you?
I don't know. Because
would-
I'm already out of the house trying to, you said beat in the door, so I'm trying to beat in the door, so why would they go out of the house?
Is there another way out of the house from the bedroom?
I mean, yeah, there's, I guess, the side door or the front door.
But I mean, once you get into their bedroom, is there another way out?
No, sir.
Okay. So if you're beating in the front door, that is probably the most secure door in the house. You're a big guy. You
I'm
probably
big.
get through that no problem. Don't you think that you could probably get through a hollow core bedroom door?
I mean, sure,
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know, sir.
Okay. While they're still on the phone with our 911 dispatchers.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think we heard on the 911 call?
I don't know.
A lot of screaming.
Threats, maybe. Yeah,
Threats?
Sure.
What kind of threats?
Sir, I have no idea.
You don't know?
No, sir. If I knew, I would tell you.
Okay. You hear multiple gunshots.
No.
Multiple gunshots, Austin.
No. No. I'm not saying you're lying, no, sir.
I'm not lying.
I know you're not, sir. No, god dang no. You said they're okay, sir.
They're okay. Why did this happen, Austin? You
No, sir. I'm so
Is this-
I really don't
Listen,
know.
Austin, listen to me. Is this something you've done before?
No, sir. No, absolutely not. No,
Listen,
sir.
listen to me. Is this something you planned?
No, sir. No, God dang, no.
So then there's got to be a reason why.
No,
all of a
I
sudden-
don't know, man. Built up stress, sir. I don't.
What kind of built up stress?
I don't know, sir. God dang, I'm calling you sir because the freaking police have kept.
You call me whatever you want to call me, Austin.
Sir, I'm not going to call you nothing derogatory, no, sir.
Listen
I'm
to me.
saying.
You've been more respectful
I
than
mean,
anybody I've talked to.
I don't know.
Okay?
I'm not a dirtbag, sir. I'm not nothing bad. I
Listen to
don't know.
Listen, to me. You're not a dirtbag. You're not a monster. Okay, we've already
I
been.
don't know none of this. Well, sir, I'm not getting my dream job ever again. And I'm not ever getting what I went to school for. I never tried to dishonor that badge. I never tried to dishonor my family. I never tried to hurt my family.
Austin, listen to me. Listen to me, buddy, okay? Nobody's saying that, all right? Nobody's saying you're trying to dishonor the badge, okay? But something happened tonight, and we got to figure out. Okay. Look at me, Austin. There's no reason to hang your head, buddy. Come on.
Okay.
Look at me, right here. There's no reason to hang your head, okay? We made a mistake, right?
Sure. Yes. I mean, obviously, if you're telling me all this stuff, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I never once.
Do you think that your parents would lie and say that you did?
No,
you didn't?
God dang, no, they're not liars. No, they ain't liars. I know they ain't liars, which hurts me more because I know I've never meant to ever do nothing like that, sir.
So you've never done it before, and you didn't.
No,
you didn't plan it, right?
No, sir.
So what do you think could have caused this?
I don't know, just random. I don't know. What is it? Some random stress disorders?
Do you think that you have some random stress disorder?
Is that even a thing, sir?
Absolutely.
Is that really a thing? I mean, come on, man.
Maybe they don't call it random stress
We're
disorder.
2023. Come on, what's going on?
Do you think that you maybe have some sort of post-traumatic stress disorder?
I mean, maybe, but I don't know.
What about just the stress of life?
Sure, absolutely. Stress
Do
alive.
you get along well with your parents?
Yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Oh yeah.
You're living with
Yes,
them, right?
sir. I promise. I live with them. I took my mom out to breakfast, got dad's breakfast and everything this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Promise you everything. I owe them everything. I do. I really do. I swear.
I'm sure it
You
takes.
can bring back water, but like.
Oh, we're working on it. I'm sure it takes a lot for parents to want to allow their. Does your sister live at home too?
Yes, sir.
How old is she?
Yes, sir. She's 20. She'll be 23. Oh goodness. Memorial Day weekend.
Mm-hmm. So they've got 2 adult children living with them.
Yes, sir. I graduated college when I was 23 because of COVID. So
Did
it was one of those.
Did she go to college?
Yes, sir. She goes to
Galen, to be a nurse, I assume.
Yes, sir.
So you got 2 successful kids.
Yes, sir.
They couldn't be more happy, I'm sure.
No, sir. I'm
They allow you to live at home.
freaking dream job. And
Yeah, they allow you to live at home. They take on that burden of still having people living with them when they could kick you out and they could
Yes, sir.
put you out on your own, but they don't.
Yes, sir.
They're good people, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Listen, if I understand. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, sir.
Marshall.
That's right. Sir, if I remembered anything, I would text right now. I would never cause harm to my mom or my dad. I promise you.
Well, think about it like this, Austin. Whether you remember or whether you don't.
It's facts. It doesn't
Doesn't change
happen, and that doesn't change shit. I understand.
But listen, if we can figure out why this happened, maybe we got a chance to grow from it and
Yes,
move
sir.
forward.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I can't make any promises. You know that. I'm sure you've used that line a whole bunch of times.
Absolutely.
But if we can figure out the root cause of this, the root problem,
We can
on
work
why
from
this happened,
there
we
and
can work
make
from
it.
it.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe in that?
Yes, sir.
Have you told people that before?
Yes, sir.
Do you believe in it?
Yes, sir. I've made folks that are not homeless at least have a fucking camper in their name.
Yeah.
And be able to stay there year round and choose to be there instead of having to hop from
Yeah.
ridge to ridge.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's what a good person does, Austin.
Well, I don't feel like a very good person, sir. 'Cause
I know you don't
remember
feel
what
like
the
it
frick
right
is
now.
going on.
You're here.
Yes, sir. On the wrong end of the table.
Yeah.
And I wish I could tell you everything. I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm sorry, my leg's going 100
You're
miles
okay.
an hour, man. Mr. Marshall, I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't know what the hell I did. I know that I was having dinner and I had a blackened shrimp quesadilla with friends. From there, I know that I had like two drinks, at least.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. After that dinner.
Yeah.
Before that dinner, I had at least 3.
You said your sister was involved in that family text message, and
Yes, sir.
was she the one who came get you, or come get you?
I believe so. Yes, sir.
Okay. Where was she at in the house when this happened?
Sir, I have no idea.
Where would she go if something?
Sir, I
was
have no idea. Her room, maybe. She freaking curl up into a ball. She's the least. Oh gosh, how do you say at least? Oh heck, I don't know. She would curl up in a ball and just hide somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I know. God dang.
What do you think? What do you think Mom and Dad are saying? What's caused this?
No. And I'm sure they're saying my baby caused it.
Your what?
Baby.
Your baby?
Yes.
They're thinking
Legally.
your baby caught like the stress from having a baby, or the stress
Or
from
probably me keeping it internally. I mean, it's just. In my family, we own up to our own mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
And if I kept it all internal, I mean, I've been working out once or twice a day
Mm-hmm.
for the last 3-4 weeks now. I can see them blaming me for it. And,
Why do you think that they would? Why would they blame you?
'cause I didn't know where to start for help, sir.
Yeah.
As far as any kind of psychiatric or whatever help. I mean, we carry a gun for a living, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I'm terrified to tell anybody that I'm getting jerked around by my mental health by my baby mama. You know what I mean?
What?
And I don't mean nothing. I'm not trying to blame her. I'm not trying to whatever I did is whatever I did.
How would you say your mental health is being jerked around by mother of your child? What's she doing?
So it started out that I was standing at her house every night, and helping my child, my daughter, Lakeland Everly Snyder. And then turn around and she's like, "Hey, we need to switch to where transition." That's the word she used. To where I'm with her all the night, and you need to work on staying away. And I was like, "Okay, that's fine." And then
Was there something that happened that made her kind of make that decision?
No, sir.
So it was just all of a sudden?
Yes.
Okay.
And then she wanted to. We had visitation every day, noon to 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then coming. If I had my phone, I'd tell you whatever it was. It was like February 20 something was when she decided to reach out to me and say, "Hey, every night visitation's not working. We need to have just a couple of days overnight." And I'm like, "Whoa, hey, go from every day to a couple of days is not the same."
Why
It's
was
not
she,
fair.
why was she saying that every day wasn't working? Like what was
Because
going
she
on?
couldn't plan her own day.
Okay.
Which
So were you guys were or not? You were together or were not together?
Never.
Okay.
We were never together. I was always there for my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I always tried to do it. And that's something like I will take with me wherever I go. Is that I was always there. for my daughter. I wanted to hear her heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the OB and stuff, like, hey, if you had to do your very intimate girl stuff, that's fine. I go into the, and I went to the lobby one night I had to do. But as far as very, I just want to hear my daughter's heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
I know she was alive.
Yeah.
But so when she said every day wasn't working because she couldn't plan on her week and this and that, she was relying on me being there at noon, which I was there every day at noon, except for a couple of days that I was sick. I was like, look, I have a sinus infection and I kind of cough stuff. I'm not trying to get her sick at all. I mean, she's a newborn, So, Mr. Walker, you understand.
Mm-hmm.
Newborn, you're not trying to, like, get exposed with stuff, periodically. You're not trying to, like, throw them at the wolves with whatever it could be.
So, and I get what you're saying, and
so she
why do you-
replied to 3 days of me going over to her house and 1 day of her coming over to mine.
Right. So, I get it. You're stressed out with, the mother of your child, being a father.
Yeah. I guess.
What's going on at home, like your home life with your family?
Nothing. They're supporting me 110% of the way.
Okay. What would cause this kind of reaction to stress caused by the mother of your child? What would cause a stress reaction like this against your mother and your father?
I have no idea. I really, Mr. Marshall, if I understood and if I knew, I would tell you right now what exactly I thought and what exactly I saw and what exactly I did. And
But here's the thing, Austin.
I don't, sir.
I know you're telling me that, but officers told me that as soon as you walked outside, you said you're sorry. You didn't know why they were there, but you said you're sorry. You didn't want anybody else to get hurt, so you knew somebody got hurt. You didn't want anybody else to get in trouble.
Well, I didn't know nobody got hurt. I just said, I don't want nobody to get hurt. I'm out. That's it. That's my whole mindset.
Said that you knew that they were looking for you, that they were there for you, okay? And then you just told me in very, very good detail all the problems and all the stresses that are leading up to this night, and then it's just this little block of window that you can't remember.
So I don't remember it. If I remembered it, Mr. Marshall, I would tell you every bit of it, every detail, down to the T. I promise you. I don't know none of it. I don't remember none of it. If I remembered any of it, I would tell you all of it right now, right here.
How do you think your parents are going to react to that when we
Probably zero. They would probably not be very happy.
Right.
And I understand that. And I get that.
Because they have no idea why their son, who bought them breakfast the morning before all this happened.
Yes.
Okay, you brought them breakfast. You graduated. You went out of state college. You graduated, 4-year degree.
Yes,
you got your dream job. You're doing well. You bought them breakfast this morning, and they have no rhyme or reason, and they're getting shot at by their own son.
I guess.
You got to help me understand this, Austin.
I wish I understood it, sir.
Mr.
Marshall, I wish I understood all of it.
Listen,
Yes, sir, we'll keep it on.
if you don't want to tell me, do it for them. You're gonna have to tell them.
I understood it.
The reason why this is
everything. I wish I told them what was going on, but I don't know. I don't know, and you gotta know how infuriating it is for me. Okay, you don't understand how infuriating it is for me, a person who literally preaches loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in your shoes, and you're sitting there. Mm-hmm. I get that. I understand. I really do. Because we have investigators,
right,
who investigate certain things. However, most of our investigating is there at the spot.
right.
I don't know what the frick is going on. The last thing I remember is red and blues, and then I guess I took a nap on the way here. I don't know what the heck is going on.
Okay.
I don't. I wish I did, sir. I really do. Because I would love to figure out what the is my problem and what I did to end up here.
To do here, Austin.
I know. I knew you're trying to help me figure out what the hell is going on, so I can do something some other way and get. I didn't mean to slam
You're okay.
these.
You're not gonna hurt it.
But to get something done another way, I'm not trying to raise the volume either. But it's like I wish I knew what the hell was going on, so I knew what the hell to say, so I knew whatever. But I don't know nothing, sir. I remember being at Los Cabos, my sister picking me up, and that's the last thing I remember until the red and blues. I said, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on because I'm a local law enforcement agent. I'm not trying to get myself in trouble. I'm not trying to get you in trouble. I'm not trying to hurt somebody else. I'm not trying to send Fred home to his family in a box. I'm not trying to hurt nobody at all. I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm not trying to get myself hurt. I don't know nothing.
Who's Fred?
Sir, I have no idea. I just came up with a random name.
Oh.
I'm really good at that. We had a
Reason why I ask is I used to, when I worked for
Are you shooting me? You used to come up with somebody named Fred.
No. So
No.
when I worked for the state, there was an ODNR canine handler who was a
Oh, Fred. Go find Fred.
go find Fred.
That's still
All right.
going on. That's still going on.
Same thing?
That's
Okay.
still going on.
Listen to me. I'm gonna step out, okay? I'm gonna work on getting you that water. All right? Do me a favor.
Sir,
Just calm down, okay?
I'm
Just take a couple deep breaths, okay?
I can't.
And just try to remember, all right? All right? Let me
Our
work on getting you
job,
this water.
our 80% of our jobs are remembering shit. I can't remember
imagine
nothing.
more than that.
I run into folks, dude, and I'm like, I know your social, your date of birth, where you live,
Mm-hmm.
automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I ain't calling shit.
Okay.
I'm terrified because I don't know.
Okay. Well, do me a favor, Austin. Just take a couple deep breaths, calm down. Let me work on this water for you, okay? I'll be right back with you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right, Austin. These gentlemen here are from the Union Township Fire Department. As I read to you earlier on the search warrant here,
Right.
we are going to take a blood draw, okay?
All right.
So they've got a blood draw kit here. Okay, you've probably seen them before. Like I said, they're trained professionals. Obviously, they're going to come in here and they're going to do it. Just do me a favor. Listen to them.
I'll
Be
be
compliant,
courteous.
just like you've been
Yes, sir.
compliant with me. I appreciate it. Okay. Just gonna move that out of the way.
Yes, sir. I
Let you
appreciate it.
doing?
Well, obviously it's been better if I'm here. I'm holding the door for him. You
got
say
it.
it
I
was
got you.
Marshall? Okay. I was trying to hold the door for you, sir.
Well,
Be rough.
there ain't a whole lot of room in here, so.
Yeah, well, look, hey, this some bitch is ready for you. So,
Already, huh?
yeah, don't worry. Mr. Marshall, I wish I had more for you.
Okay, we'll talk about it in just a minute.
I ain't gonna lie, being poked and prodded ain't my favorite.
Yeah, most people say that.
Yeah.
Most people say that.
Yeah.
So, he wants to fill that out.
Am I supposed to fill that out?
I'll let them fill that
Yeah,
out.
okay.
We'll just do the blood draw. They can do
That's
this.
good for you.
Alright.
Okay, that better for you. I ain't trying to put my hand in your
No, you're good, man. You're
tummy,
good.
bud, but
There's no tourniquet. Yeah. We need one. Yeah. Not gonna do any good without a tourniquet.
No, not at all.
Then I got alcohol and a Band-Aid, but I don't have a tourniquet. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is.
my hamstring ain't big enough to be a tourniquet.
Yeah, that's not a tourniquet.
No.
Not a tourniquet.
I ain't gonna lie. Look. Hey, Mr. Marshall.
Yes, sir.
I looked at all this. What the heck's this one?
Yeah, like I said, we'll talk about here. Let's let them get. We'll let them concentrate.
Over.
We've got to get a tourniquet. There's none in the kit.
None in there?
Yeah. Weird. Beat it down.
Thought they used to keep like
No, it's
little blue
not.
ones in there, but
Yeah, little blue, like little
rubber band looking deals, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing in there. It's weird. Thanks. You don't have any allergies anywhere, do you?
Penicillin, amoxicillin.
Okay, but no allergies, latex.
God, no. Latex.
Oh man.
Yeah, some guns ready.
Pipeline. It's got faded down. So I can clean this air here. Oh, sorry. Needles.
Oh, you're good, man.
I know.
It's not gonna be fun, but that's what it is, I reckon.
This will be quick. This will be quick.
Mr. Marshall, I wanna hold my hand.
What's that?
I said, Mr. Marshall, I wanna hold my hand.
Let me poke here, man.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, man, we're sorry. You're doing your job. I'll tell you, give me an actual band-aid, right?
What's that?
You can give me an actual band-aid?
Yeah.
You can have Taz on it or nothing?
Sorry.
Dang, dude.
Corner in right here. This will be good.
Appreciate it.
Nope, thanks.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, just put some little bit of pressure on that for just a minute. And
Got it. Should get easy.
should be just fine.
Thanks for the service, buddy.
Yes, sir. And fill all this out. That.
Oh, right, Mr. Marshall.
All right, Austin, here's the thing, okay? When he comes back in here,
Yes, sir.
you need to be completely honest with him, okay?
Yes, sir.
Just stop, just stop. Don't-
Yes, sir,
Don't interrupt
sir.
me, okay? He's a good detective, he knows what he's doing, he's worked for me for a long time, but I don't want him to be disrespected, okay? He's gonna respect you, we're gonna respect you more so than we typically would. We're gonna give you opportunities, okay?
Sure.
Here's the thing that I need you to understand though.
Yes, sir.
You told him that this was your dream job, right?
Yes, sir.
Part of having this dream job is you having integrity, okay?
Yes, sir.
In life, there's things that you can have and you will do and not get back. You lose time after it's gone. After you say something that's you can't get those words back.
Yes, sir.
Right now, you're at a crossroads, okay?
Yes, sir.
Your integrity is on the line,
Yes, sir.
all right? If you lie to him,
I
you're
do not
well,
lie,
stop,
sir.
stop listening.
Yeah,
Okay?
go ahead,
Don't
sorry,
interrupt me.
Yes, sir.
All right, I don't want you interrupting me. If you lie to him and you're gonna hold this in, because I know what the truth is, okay?
Yes, sir.
I've been doing this for 28 years, and
Mhm.
this is nothing. All right,
Yes,
this
sir.
is an easy one. Be honest to him because your integrity's on the line. If there's ever a hope for you to get back on the straight path, it's going to
Yes,
be
sir.
based on this integrity check right now.
Yes,
It's just-
sir.
This is your crossroads, all right? If you take the path and you lose your integrity,
Right.
you will never have that
Yes.
integrity back, and it's going to upset me to the point that I'm going to have to make some certain decisions tonight.
Yes,
with you,
sir.
okay? And I don't want
No,
to
sir,
have
I-
to do that. Okay, your integrity is on the line right now. If
Yes,
there's
sir.
ever a hope of you getting on the straight and narrow path, it's how you handle yourself when he comes back here in
Yes,
the
sir.
next 5 minutes. So think real hard about this, okay?
Yes,
I
sir.
want you to listen to him. I don't want you yelling, and I
No,
don't
sir.
want you to interrupt him, okay?
Yes,
While
sir.
he's talking, you're sitting in there listening.
Yes, sir.
And do not go back to the BS of you can't remember, because I know you can, okay? This is your integrity check, Austin.
Yes, sir.
You get one opportunity, and this is it right here.
Yes, sir.
Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We had the same training together, sir.
I know.
I remember. I know.
Just
I'm not gonna say nothing to you because
in this job, we respect
remember.
integrity. And
Yes, sir.
Integrity is everything. And
Integrity is all I live by,
Stop,
sir.
don't interrupt me.
yes, sir.
Right now is your crossroads on your integrity check.
Yes, sir.
All right? Do the right thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just met my sergeant.
Yes, sir. Mr.
All right.
Marshall.
He told me that he's going to give you one
I've met him
opportunity.
for a while.
Stop talking. Listen to me.
Absolutely.
I want the truth.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I'm tired of this. I don't know and I don't remember. Okay? We've already established multiple facts that prove to me that you do know what happened.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Listen, I'm not trying to beat you up over the fact that it happened because we can't change it. It happened, Austin. Okay?
Yes, sir.
I want to know why and how it happened.
Yes, sir.
That way I can affirmatively say when we leave here today,
Yes, sir.
I'm not concerned about Austin going out there and shooting up another house,
No,
shooting
sir.
up his other family members.
No,
All right?
freaking sir. Yes, sir.
Because as of right now, you might not be that guy that I'm hoping that you are.
Yes, sir.
As of right now, I think you're just a guy who just randomly wants to go shooting at his family members.
No,
Okay? Is that who you are, Austin?
no, sir. No, sir. I don't.
Don't tell me that you don't remember because I know that you do.
No, sir.
Listen to me.
Yes, sir.
You already made several comments that proves to me that I know without a doubt that you remember what happened. It is not normal for officer to officer to see red blue lights coming down the street and then for them to throw their
Yes,
hands
sir.
up in the air like you're a criminal
Yes, sir.
expecting to get caught.
Yes, sir. My
Okay?
ears were ringing.
That's not how
so
that's not how
the
we
only
do
thing
that.
I know, sir.
Why were your ears ringing?
Sir,
Why were your ears ringing? Tell me.
I would assume that
You just said your
already
ears
told
were
me.
ringing. Why were they ringing,
Yes, sir.
Austin?
Probably from gunfire, sir.
From the gunfire.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes,
What
sir.
happened with the gunfire?
Sir, I don't know. Sir, I wish I knew. I would
You
tell
just
you.
told me that your ears were ringing, Austin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're right.
Okay. So let's just hash this out, man
Sir,
to man at this point.
man to man, I
I'm
would
not-
tell you
listen to me.
everything I knew.
I'm not even willing to deal with you officer to officer at this point in time,
Yes, sir.
Austin. You're going to have to
I
work
understand.
back up to that.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
hash it out man to man. I want to know what happened in that house.
Sir, I don't know.
Don't tell me that you don't
I
know.
don't know, sir. I really don't know.
You loaded a gun
Sir, I
and you
don't
shot,
know.
listen to me, you shot 15 times through a door at your parents. Your father had to jump on top of your mother to protect her from the gunfire that you sent through the door. And you're going to tell me you don't remember?
No, sir, I don't
You're
remember.
going to blame
sir.
it on the stress of your 1 month
Sir, I
old child.
don't remember,
That's
sir.
what all this is going to be.
I'm not going to blame it on Lakeland, sir. I don't remember what the freak I did, sir. I wish I did. I would tell you everything.
Listen to me. You're going
I
to tell me
promise
you don't
you.
remember. Okay? You're acting like you're crying, but I don't see
No,
fear
I'm
in your
not.
eyes. You made a joke in here when you're getting your blood drawn that Detective Marshall's going to hold my hand while you get your blood drawn. You just shot through a door 15 times at your parents. You're lucky they're not dead right now.
Yes, sir, I am.
And this is the excuse you're going to give me is you don't remember what happened?
No, sir, I don't remember. If I remembered, I would tell you everything. I promise you I would.
No.
I promise you I would. If I knew everything that happened going up to that, I don't remember.
Then tell me
I
something
remember
you do.
leaving.
Then tell me something you do.
Sir, I remember my ears ringing and red and blue lights, sir. That's all I remember. And I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on, but my ears were ringing, which means that
So why
shots
do
were
you think
fired.
your ears are ringing?
Probably shots were fired.
And why were shots fired?
I have no idea, sir.
Don't tell me.
No, I have no idea.
Listen to me.
Okay, yes, sir.
I've already told you once.
Yes, sir.
I'm tired of it.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm
I've
sorry.
already given you opportunity. I tried to handle this man to man. I
Yes,
tried to
sir.
give you your chance
Yes,
to
sir.
just talk this out,
Yes, sir.
officer to officer, about
Yes,
why
sir.
something like this would happen.
Yes, sir.
And you're going to give me this BS excuse that you don't remember.
Yes, sir.
You can tell me everything else from the night. You could tell me that you could even tell me that you were late to show up to your outing with your friends.
Yes, sir. I knew that part up to the fact, and then I showed up there. We talked a little bit, and then from the end of that, I got the blackened shrimp quesadilla.
Mm-hmm.
It was rice and beans. I knew that, and from then on, I got 2 more Texas margaritas.
Yep. You could tell me all of that.
Yes, sir. And then as soon as I got home, I remember
Stop
nothing,
talking.
sir.
I want to be able to tell your mom and dad
Mhm.
why this happened.
Sir, I wish I could
You're the
tell.
one with that answer.
Yes, sir.
I want you to walk me through the whole situation that happened inside the house. You got home from the restaurant, then what happened? Don't tell me you don't know, because I know you know.
Sir, I don't remember even getting to my freaking house, sir.
You don't remember busting out the windshields and all the vehicles that were in the driveway?
No,
You
sir.
don't remember kicking in the door?
No, sir. I
Forcing
didn't
your
even
way
know I
into the
did
house?
that.
And you
I
don't
did
remember
not.
you don't remember loading up a gun and shooting through your mother and father's bedroom door
Oh.
15 times.
No, sir.
Were
That
you
is,
trying to kill him? Is
no,
that what
sir.
you wanted
That's
to do?
ridiculous. Why would I do that?
Why-
I don't know why I would do that. I don't know why I would do that.
Stop
I'm sorry.
interrupting me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You better bring it down, Austin, because you're not doing anything to help yourself out right
Yes,
now.
sir.
You're just making the situation worse.
I don't know what I would do this. I don't know why I would do that. I owe them everything. They've helped me through college. They've helped me through this.
So what
Part of my
happened
life.
today that caused this? What happened?
Sir,
Just
I have no idea.
put it out there, Austin.
Sir, I wish I
You
could.
keep telling me that you don't have no idea, but you don't go from buying your parents breakfast,
Yes, sir. You're
living
right.
in their house,
You're right. And
having a little bit of stress from relationship problems with
Yes, sir.
the mother of your child, to shooting at your parents 15
Yes,
times
sir.
through their door.
Yes, sir. You're absolutely.
You don't do it. It doesn't happen.
No, sir. I don't know why I did it, sir.
You're.
I have no idea, sir. It is.
I'm giving you every
black,
opportunity.
sir.
I'm
I
giving you every
absolutely
opportunity.
Are. You absolutely are, and I don't have an answer for you. If I did, I would tell you right now.
I don't believe it, Austin.
That's fine. I tell you, I would tell you right now, sir. I would tell you right now, Mr. Marshall, exactly
What are you
why I
gonna?
done it.
So this is the excuse you're gonna live by.
No, sir.
I
It's
don't
not
remember.
An excuse. It's not an excuse.
It is an
It's
excuse.
Actual fact.
It's
of
not.
I don't remember.
You don't remember
nothing.
pulling a trigger 15 times,
No, sir. God.
sending
dang,
round
no,
after
sir.
round after round through your mother and father's bedroom door.
No, sir. I don't remember that. I wish.
Leave it on there. I don't want blood all over the place.
Well, I mean,
Go ahead and put it back on.
okay, sir.
Why are you so concerned with your Band-Aid right now? Are you not concerned with your mother and father?
No, I
in the hospital
absolutely
right now
am.
Because
I
of the
absolutely
gunfire you
am.
sent through their bedroom door at them?
No, I absolutely am. That's the problem is I don't remember what I did or what happened.
So what happened?
Or what could.
What happened that resulted in this?
Do
Why
you
did
mean,
this happen?
I have no idea, sir. I don't, Mr. Marshall. If I do, I would have told you right, like from the very beginning, what happened. I have no idea what happened, and I wish I did know. I don't. I was out to dinner with my friend Austin Handler and Tanner Ayers and his wife Natalie. I guess Ayers now. And Austin told us that they were newly pregnant, and I was like, "That's great." And then we ate and drank, and I texted the family group chat and said, "I'm gonna need somebody to give me a drink, or give me a ride. I'll let you know when I'm ready." And that's the end of it. That's the last thing I remember, sir. I remember getting into my truck and my sister driving me home. I don't remember pulling into my driveway.
Austin, we know that this is not how this works. We can blame.
I wish that was the
Enough.
point.
We can blame alcohol and not remembering the subtle little details about the conversations we had with our friends. But you're sitting here, you telling me everything that you guys talked about.
Yes, sir.
You're telling me your friend's maiden name right now.
Yes, sir.
You're telling me all that information, but you randomly forget going into your own house, loading up your service pistol, shooting through the door of your mother
Loaded
and
my
father.
service pistol?
Let's not play dumb, Austin.
No, sir.
You just told me what pistols you had in there. What are the
Yes,
pistols
sir. I had my
gonna
service
be?
pistol, my secondary.
Right. You loaded it up and you discharged it 15 times through your mother and father's bedroom door. What difference does it make if it's a service pistol or if it's some random pistol you find out on the
No,
street?
no.
There's no difference. Stop playing this loyalty game because you're not showing any loyalty to the badge that you swore to. Zero.
Mr. Marshall, my loyalty with that badge is to be truthful to the fact of what I remember. I do not remember.
No.
Nothing.
That is not what that.
I do not.
That is not
It
what
is
that
the
swearing to the
loyalty.
badge is. Loyalty is being honest and true to the fact, regardless of what it is.
Yes,
you
sir.
messed up, Austin. You messed
Yes,
up.
sir.
Now you're not loyal enough. You're not man enough to admit that you were wrong, that you made a mistake.
No, sir.
And you're going to blame it on the alcohol, that I can't remember what happened. I'm not buying it, Austin. Neither is your parents. Neither is the judge. Neither is anybody with the Ohio Department of Natural Resources.
That's fine.
This is
sir.
how you're going to be
I-
remembered, is the guy who doesn't remember, who had a couple drinks and doesn't remember shooting 15 times at his parents in his own house through their door while your father had to jump on top of your mother to protect her from the barrage of gunfire that you sent at her. That's who you're going to be remembered by. Is that how you want this to go down?
No, sir. I wish I never shot at my mother, sir. I don't remember.
Do you wish you
doing
never
any of
shot
that.
your father?
I wish
Because you shot at both
I
of them.
hit my father.
Austin, I'm not going to play this game.
Sir, I'm not playing a game. I'm asking,
Right.
sir.
I told you that probably in the first 15 minutes.
You
of
said
the
they're
talk.
going to be okay.
I said they're going to be okay.
Yes, sir.
Right.
You never
You
once
shot at
told
both
me.
of them.
Yes, sir, but I hit my father.
You hit both of them. So do we want to start being honest with ourselves and working through this?
Mr. Marshall.
Or is this the story that we're going
Mr.
to
Marshall.
forget the judge, forget the detectives, forget your supervision? Is this a story you're going to tell your own
Mr.
mother and
Marshall.
father, your own flesh and blood?
Mr. Marshall.
Are you going to tell me the truth? Or are you going to feed me another lie
I'm
right now?
telling you the absolute truth.
I'm
Mr.
telling you.
Marshall, I'm telling you the absolute truth. I promise you I'm telling you the absolute truth.
If you tell me that you don't remember, I don't believe you.
Mr. Marshall.
You can Mr. Marshall all you want.
That's fine.
But Austin,
That's
I'm telling
fine.
you right now, I know that you know what happened. I know that you regret it. I know that you-
absolutely, I
Stop
regret it. Who would
Talking.
not?
I know that you wish it never happened,
Yeah, who would wish?
and I know
that
that
to happen?
I know that you probably didn't intend it. But the fact of the
Absolutely.
matter is, the facts
Yeah,
is that it happened, and there's no going back.
absolutely.
All we can do is change the direction of where we go from
Yes,
here.
sir. Yes, sir.
And you can
It-
keep it up with this line of I don't
No,
remember
no.
thinking that maybe this is going to prevent some sort of consequence from happening.
What's
It's
it gonna
not.
prevent? Yeah, exactly. What's it
Right, it's not going to. So there's
Right.
no sense in continuing with this game. We've got to move on from this.
Absolutely, Mr. Marshall. The
So
facts of the
let's
matter.
start from the beginning,
Okay.
okay?
Which
we
is-
can start at a clean slate, Austin.
Okay. What's the very beginning, Mr.
You got home from Los
Okay.
Cabos
I don't
with your
remember
mother
that,
who
sir.
drove you home.
I don't remember that, sir. I do not remember showing up to my house, sir.
You told me earlier that you did. That was the last thing that you remembered.
It was like rolling into my driveway.
Yeah.
That's the very last thing I remember. I don't remember
Listen,
even
Austin,
opening a side door.
You
I don't
keep
remember
telling me this
opening up
over and over again.
Opening a front door?
You don't remember loading a gun
No,
and
sir.
shooting 15 times through your
No,
bedroom
sir.
door.
No,
I
sir.
don't believe
If I did,
You know what?
I
I've
would've
given you every
absolutely
opportunity,
told you,
Austin.
sir.
I've given you every opportunity to be that loyal person,
Absolutely.
to be somebody who maybe shows a little bit of integrity.
yeah. And I've absolutely shown that I would own up to every
That you would.
possibility.
That you would. But here's the thing about would, could, should, is that you made a decision not to. There's no doubt in my mind that you know exactly what happened in that house. and what led up to it. It's not even really, honestly, it doesn't even matter anymore. It's not that big of a deal because now you're too focused on trying to cover up the whys and the hows.
No,
When it's
Mr.
already,
Marshall.
it's already fact. We've already been through your house. We've already taken
Absolutely.
pictures. We've got pictures of all the bullet holes
Absolutely.
that you sent through your house at your parents. You're
Absolutely.
lucky you didn't hit your sister too.
Absolutely.
And you're gonna tell me that you just don't remember
Mr. Marshall, I
because
don't.
it's some sort of self-preservation.
No, Mr.
I'm trying
Marshall.
to give you your line of
I
self-preservation
understand that.
right now by giving you your opportunity to
I
be
understand
honest
that.
and show some integrity. But right now
understand.
you're showing me nothing.
No, I'm showing integrity by sticking to what
No.
the heck I know,
That
sir.
is the problem with integrity and what people think integrity is. That's a problem with the culture. Is that you think that I'm going to buy this line of, oh, I'm not changing my story because as soon as I change my story, I look guilty.
No, Mr. Marshall.
That's
No, Mr.
exactly
Marshall.
what's
I've been
happening
in
right
this
here.
spot and I
Is you're too
understand.
afraid to
No.
tell me a different story because you don't want to deviate from the truth.
I don't know what the heck
You've
happened,
already told
Mr.
me
Marshall.
multiple things that prove to me that you know exactly what happened. You said you're sorry to the officers as soon as they pulled up.
I don't remember that. I remember seeing the red
You
and
knew
blues
that they
and
were
being like,
coming for
okay,
you.
I don't know what's going on.
Stop
but here's
talking.
the ring.
You knew that they were coming
Right.
for you. You didn't want anyone else to get hurt. Your ears were ringing from you set yourself the gunshots. You knew that you'd shot a gun in the house, and you knew that's why they were coming for you. Isn't that true?
If
Isn't
my-
that true,
If my
Austin?
ears were ringing, sure, sir.
Why else would your ears be ringing?
I have no idea, sir. Why else would they be ringing? Exactly.
Because you knew something happened in that house.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know what happened to result in my ears ringing to where I'm at. You know what I mean? It's like I know that something.
Honestly, Austin, I don't.
I know
I'm trying
something
to
must
give you
have
every
happened.
opportunity
Yeah,
to just
Mr.
come
Marshall.
clean with it. Do
I
you think?
understand.
Do you think that you continuing with this lie
No.
is going to help you at all?
No, Mr. Marshall, I'm not lying.
Do you think it's going to change
No, Mr.
your
Marshall.
disposition at the end of you being here?
No, Mr.
No,
Marshall.
it's not.
If I was lying, I would deny every bit of it. I'm sure something happened.
Right.
I don't know what exactly happened. Based off my ear ringing, tells me probably gunfire, which you've told me now that we've been through the house and yada yada yada, and that's fine. It was waving back and forth, bothered me. And now we're past that point.
We are past that point. And you know what point we're past? Is my patience with giving you opportunities because you've shown zero remorse here. You realize
Right.
you've shot your mother and your father. You understand that, right?
I don't know why I freaking did it, sir.
I'm trying to figure out why too. That
I
way
wish
can
I
help
knew
you.
why.
That
If
way
I
can
knew
help you and
why,
your family.
it would
As
help
of right
all
now-
of us.
As of right now, I have to go tell Mr. and Mrs. Snyder, I don't know why your son shot you.
I don't know why, sir. I don't remember
I don't
none
know
of
why
it.
he loaded his gun and didn't just shoot you once. He shot through your door 15 times. That's
Right.
somebody who's looking to get a job done. That's not somebody who's looking to just hurt somebody. So at this point in time, they think their own son is trying to kill them.
Yes, sir. That's not me, sir. That's not me.
So what is it?
I have no idea, sir. I have no idea what caused the issue. I have no idea what caused the problem. I don't know what caused the fight. I don't know what caused that. I don't know what the
You're
whole
afraid
issue
of the
was, sir.
consequences right now.
No,
I'll tell
no,
you what
sir.
the consequences
I'm
are.
facing the consequences,
Right.
sir.
You need to get
I-
over that fact, and you need to be able to help your family move forward. Do you
Absolutely.
Do you still want to have a relationship with your mother
Yes,
and
sir.
father? How do you think?
Yes,
How do you
sir.
think that's going to move forward?
I mean, not very freaking well, sir.
No. And
Obviously.
the way that you answer that question shows me that you have no remorse over the situation.
That's not the fair. That's not fair. I don't know what I did to cause this, to cause that, to have this situation. I don't know what the fight was to relate to whatever of me sending 15 rounds through the wall to them. I don't know what I did or why or what they said or what I said to them to cause them to say, but I don't know any of that. I wish I knew every bit of what happened here to cause this, for this to happen. I don't know any of it, sir.
We're
I
done.
promise.
It doesn't make any sense to me, Austin.
It don't make no sense to me, sir.
Austin, your integrity shot at this point, buddy. If you're not man enough to talk about it, don't interrupt me, okay?
Mhm.
I'm tired of you interrupting people. If you're not man enough to admit what has happened, you do not deserve to get that badge back. I'm telling you right now. You just proved to me that you don't have integrity. You probably shouldn't have had the badge in the first place. You had every opportunity to do this, and you blew it. Okay?
Mhm.
Your integrity is shot. You're done.
And that's where we're going to leave it, huh?
No, sir.
It's disappointing, Austin.
Mr.
It's
Marshall is disappointed in me.
I am disappointed.
Absolutely. You should be. I'm disappointed in myself.
Because I look at each and every one of us out here, know that we are held to some standard.
Yep.
Regardless of the situation, we are held to some standard.
We absolutely are.
You mess up,
Yeah.
you fix it quick.
Yeah.
Your fix here is just being honest. That's all you had to do.
That's all I'm
I
trying
know
to do,
that
sir.
I know that they beat that into your head in the Highway Patrol Academy.
Yes, sir. Absolutely they did.
And obviously, we lost it pretty quickly.
Well, no, sir. I'm trying, sir.
You're not trying.
I'm being honest with you, and you're not believing
trying.
me.
Stop trying and just do.
I'm being honest with you, and you're not
This should be
believing
the
me.
easiest thing. It should be easier than pulling that trigger 15 times.
I don't.
It's just telling the truth.
I don't understand why I did that. I don't understand why I did that. I don't understand why I did that. I don't know why the hell I would do that.
I don't know either, Austin. I was hoping I could sit in here and have a conversation man to man and figure it out.
Yes, sir. Me too.
But I guess it's not going to happen. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Austin, go ahead and stand up for me and turn to face the wall.
You didn't need these on.
Yeah, I'm going to take
That's fine. I'm not gonna fight you, sir. I'm just gonna let you go.
I'm going to take his handcuff off, put it on your left hip, and keep it there until I tell you otherwise. Do you understand?
Absolutely.
Go ahead and do that now. I'm going to go ahead and double lock that so it doesn't tighten back up on it.
That's fine. I appreciate it.
Is this one double locked as well? Nope.
No, it's not. It does indeed lock tighter.
I'm just going to double check them both here while we instead of moving them around to the front and whatnot. Okay. Does that feel all right? Better? Keep your wrist.
You know,
Keep your
yeah, go ahead.
palms together. You want?
Well, yeah,
Is that better? Is that good?
That's okay. We can go through it.
Have a seat.
Oh.
All right, Austin. This here's Officer Taylor. You probably remember him from earlier. What's going to happen from here is right now you're being charged with 2 counts of felonious assault. Okay, you're going to be taken down to the Claremont County Jail. Once you get down there, they're going to put you through the booking process.
Yeah.
Okay, just be respectful with them.
Yeah,
They'll be
absolutely.
respectful to you. Okay. You have any questions for me?
May I take a pee?
Once you get down there, yeah.
Okay.
Yep. It's a pretty short ride. You
Yeah.
find out where it's at.
Yeah, 4430. Start rate 222.
Both of Austin's parents recovered from their gunshot wounds. They begged the judge for leniency on behalf of their son, and Austin was therefore sentenced to 7 to 9 years of prison.